Split the difference, I guess, like 14-8.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to StuCurls.com to watch this amazing Stu Sells Tankard curling. Grab a glass of wine and watch some more.
All right, welcome to the Stu Sells Toronto third draw game, Kitazawa versus Armstrong.
Hi everyone, this is Chris, Jess. Jess, welcome. Thanks for joining me in the booth today.
Thanks, Chris. Should be fun.
Yeah, got a great game today. The home team, Hailey Armstrong, representing High Park Club on the tour this season. Very proud to have them as members of the club.
Go early.
Maybe seeing some first end jitters. missed open hit from Team Kitazawa, and then a clogged stone from Armstrong and Alice Foley.
Yeah, it looks like that hit over-curled a bit on them.
But made up for it there.
Looking like it might be a pretty clean end.
This is our first feature women's game. Women's field this weekend has 24 teams. Some of the top ranked teams in the world.
Yeah, it's a really strong ladies field.
All playing for their share of a $30,000 purse. So by virtue of a last stone draw just before the game, Team Kitazawa has the hammer, and after a few hits and rolls out, have elected to throw a corner guard. Getting pretty aggressive for an opening end.
Yeah, first end, throwing that corner up. Like they're trying to get some points on the board.
Line's really good. Can't be in, can't be in. Cool. 15-2. I think I put her on that hit. I know she was a bit up.
That's where that guard ended up for Team Armstrong. Looks like Kitazawa's going to just draw around the 4 foot now.
Yeah, just over curled slightly, not just barely covering one side of the button. So Team Kitazawa's going to use it as a corner. It looks like it's running a bit.
Got some late finish, so it looks like it's probably going to settle down for him if they can get it to throw over there. That's a nice shot.
Did you get that? It looked like your kick was like. Thank you.
Really good finish on that stone, but maybe a rock beat. So Team Armstrong try to freeze on it, choke off the scoring area a little bit.
Looks like this is running a bit. Might be a little bit heavy. That's a nice shot by Grace.
14.
Really good shot.
Like yours died because it was like a completely fresh pass.
Nice peel by Team Kitazawa.
Easy. Oh, it's gonna be Alice soon. Alice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. I did do Good judge, guys. Nice shots.
Maybe a shade deeper than they wanted on that guard, but does the trick.
Team 4.
Yeah, I think they wanted to keep that a little higher, just choke off,
No.
and stop this peel from happening. But
And this gives Team Kitazawa an opportunity to roll in the rings, giving them the potential for a multiple score.
yeah, it'll probably be a little bit tricky right now to get that yellow rock out. It's in the forefoot, but
It just rolls a little too far.
Show the guard again, or you can play on it?
sounds like Team Armstrong's just going to throw that guard back up there, but have it a little tighter and not quite in the house.
Cigar. It's pretty quick now. Okay. Yeah. It's better if it's not in the house, to be honest. So you're looking for probably a 60 then. Don't jump it yet. It's Alice. Whoa, whoa. Alice soon. Whoa, whoa. Hard. Hard.
That's a bit better of a guard.
Did you get a time?
A little bit.
Another peel here from Team Kitazawa.
Looks like this might have just been a little tight out of her hand. That still does the trick.
Jess, were you surprised at all that they didn't try the freeze or the draw on Kitazawa's first, just knowing that they probably have to play it again?
Yeah, I think it gives them a little bit of a idea of what the ice is doing there. I think her throwing the peel, now she's going to have to sort of guess on her shot, and it's a little trickier in the first end, but she doesn't make it. She's just giving up the one, so. Assuming that Armstrong here is just throwing that guard.
You're really wide out.
This one looks a little higher than the last one.
Trying to make this one curl.
Good sweep.
That's great.
See that time?
Team Kitazawa looking at the angle run.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to lose trying it.
Yeah, no risk, and most you can give up here is one.
Yep.
It's more controllable.
Best you can do is get your deuce.
So like, I agree with you.
Looks like there's enough separation between those two stones that they could make this for two.
First one, I just felt wide on that one, but it probably was off in the room with a little bit of a set.
Yeah. I always have trouble with these angles, especially when the rocks are so far apart.
Yeah, they're such precise shots.
Last rock of the first end coming. Oh.
Oh, wow, that was close.
Managed to make contact. Really great try. And a great first 10, but it is a steal of steal of one for Team Armstrong. And we're passing off some messages from our sponsors.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club. And I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series. But you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
Don't forget your brooms.
You got it.
Come on up. Well, what do you got? You got one, you got two, you got...
Just one little, please.
You make moments like these possible.
And we're back for the second end. Maybe go around the rings and give you a quick update about what else is going on in the rink, Jess.
Yeah, so we've got Retornas versus Brian on sheet 5. Brian looks like they, not sure if they got a 4 or they got 4. I'm not sure if that was a steal. On sheet 4, we've got Inglis versus Brandwood, and Team Brandwood takes 2. On sheet 3, King versus Tremblay gets the 1 in the first end. Now we're still waiting for Keen versus Champ to finish up their first end.
And on our feature sheet, looks like they're having a little bit of trouble with weight control. Team Kitazawa had one guard attempt or come around attempt slipping the house open. And then tapped a guard through the house, of course, with the 5 block free guard zone, unable to move any guards out of play until after the 5th rock. Let everyone know we are also playing, of course, the no tick rules, so any rock in the first 5 can't be moved off the center line if it stops on the center line.
Good shot. 13-7.
That's a good weight fight from Team Armstrong there, playing that tap. Good management by the sweepers.
First one, but with that rock. And
yeah, great tap by the second, Evelyn Robert. Also a former High Park member.
hard to make this one.
I'm going to see Team Kitazawa try and throw some heat here and get some rocks moving.
Great run back there by Team Kitazawa. Still left some center guards, which are going to play into Team Armstrong's hand.
It's all you guys. Okay, line's good. Line's tight a little bit. Waist close. Line's tight. Yep, yep. All you. Yep, line. Yep, line. Grace, you gotta bury it now. Yep, yep. Yep. Good sweep. 14-8.
Team Kitazawa now just going to try and clear that front. They don't want those rocks there. Might get another steal from Team Armstrong, so just keep them there.
Like that one?
Yeah, I think the
Like that one?
yellow rock is maybe a little bit higher than they wanted, leaving the short on that.
Meaning like that one, or?
Cailey trying to hold this one.
Just enough, but it's still out in the open there. And looks like on sheet 1, Team Keen took a 3 in the first end.
11-5. 11-5.
It's pretty close.
A couple of big scores early in the men's games out there.
You like this ice?
Yeah, we've only got the 2 ladies games on the ice right now, 3 other men's teams.
11. Sure. 11-5. I got 11. I was just asking if she liked that ice because I wasn't sure. Just a hair, yeah. I wasn't too positive on the ice for that one. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Because you threw 11, so I think we need more. Yeah, close to 11.
That rock just over curling a little bit, giving Kitazawa a chance to come around their guard. Oh no, sorry, they're hitting that yellow there. Missed that rock.
1, 2.
Yeah, I was a little surprised they called the hit as well. I suppose it leaves the blank in play if necessary. But they may have just hung on for second shot that little roll.
Yeah, it looks like there's a blue rock just biting the 12-foot there.
So now Armstrong's going to have to try to get something into a place where they can coax a miss out of Team Kitazawa. So as not to give up deuce. Good hit there from Team Armstrong.
Yeah, I think they thought it might curl a little bit more. I think they sort of wanted to tuck a piece under the blue, make it a little trickier for Kitazawa to get it out.
Same thing there, maybe both teams catching a bit of a straight spot.
What looks you like? That looks a bit stiff. It has to be there? Something like that. It's not really too tight to that, right? I mean, if you're hitting here, you're not close to that. It's not the worst thing.
So Jess, a couple of these players play regularly at this club, know the ice, know the building, know the rocks. How big of an advantage do you think that's going to be this weekend?
I mean, I think it helps to know sort of if there's any spots on the sheet for sure. I think Grace and Alice have a little bit of an edge. Weight-wise, I think both teams are sort of probably on even field because the ice is still sort of figuring that early game ice. But I definitely think it gives them a slight edge for sure.
Third rock. He knows it. It's okay. Rock in front there.
It sounds like they're trying to just hit this and roll a little bit, but are okay if they just get nose.
Successfully removed one of the blues. I think the goal there may have been the double, or at least roll as far as they could over to the other, the second blue stone to keep them bunched up.
Yeah, I think just a little tight out of her hand, but they did a good job of holding that line and at least getting rid of that Kitazawa rock.
So now Team Kitazawa has a great opportunity here to split the ring, spread the two rocks out, and go hard for the deuce.
Yeah, it's a great chance to get a multiple score on the board. Line looks pretty good here. Just make sure they don't lose that in this different path we haven't played yet. That looks like a nice shot.
Yeah, great placement. No double opportunity. Armstrong will have the chance to roll behind cover.
Yeah, I think if they are able to make this nice roll, Kitazawa will have a chance to sort of run that blue for a short little run.
The other one that Alice or you come up at, yeah, that's good. Anticipate the yeah, whatever you think. So I like a 10 out here. Okay, a 10. Hit the roll.
Bit of a wider path here on this hit. Just taking a little more ice. Need to get that roll. Really good try.
Yeah, it was really close. So I was just going to have the hit for their 2.
I'm glad we asked for more though, because I didn't want to take off. I was a bit up or down.
Should be a pretty routine hit.
Yeah, they've thrown a couple down this path, so we should know it by now. Pretty close at our hands. There's not That's nice. Nose hit for their 2.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family.
Hi, I'm Carl Kloss and I'm the owner of Kloss Concepts. We're an electrical contractor operating in the GTA and Muskoka areas. Kloss Concepts is the proud title sponsor of the Toronto Tankard Series. We would like to wish everybody good luck and happy curling.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
And we're back for third end action. Center guard thrown up by Team Kitazawa after taking the deuce in the second. That center guard is on the center line, meaning it can't be moved off the center line after the fifth rock is thrown. Armstrong threw there first in the top 8, and I think the second Kitazawa stone was meant to be a freeze, but he went behind. Not bad. Little piece poking out, which might give Armstrong a chance to chase it.
Yeah, yours is fully.
I think the call here is just a freeze to that blue rock that was just thrown. I don't know if they can quite. Oh no, they're just taking it out. Looks like it needs to curl a fair bit here though.
A hair more weight than they were expecting. Trying to make this one curl now.
Kitazawa just going to try and throw one in the top 8, top 12 there, just blocking that path and get out to that blue.
Yeah, that miss really gives Kitazawa a chance to put some pressure on with a third guard.
Yeah, it's going to make a little harder on Team Armstrong. It's going to take a couple rocks to get rid of Kitazawa's throw.
That one really curled on them. I don't think they were expecting that. Pokes it out the other side of the center line guard and gives Team Armstrong basically the same shot they just threw.
Yeah, it gives Alice another chance to. Oh no, Evelyn another chance to throw this rock here. A little less ice looks like, so maybe they just weren't quite anticipating the lack of curl on that first one. This looks pretty close.
Trying to hold it by one guard. Get by.
Oh, looks like it just clipped that yellow, but enough to get rid of that blue.
Yeah, and looks like yellow is sitting to 2.
And even if we kick the guard, it'd be better than blowing by everything. And I figured we most likely would like show it heavier than lighter, so.
I think they were anticipating that curl on that one.
Really took off on them.
Some good speed. Maybe it just didn't quite take the right ice there.
Sitting 2. Tricky call for Team Armstrong. Sitting 2 is the goal for sure. Finding a place to put a third or getting your rock out of danger. It's a little trickier than it might seem.
Yeah, Team Kitazawa has a pretty easy hit and roll off that yellow that's there behind coverage. It makes it a little tricky for them to figure out where to put this rock.
There are no time clocks in this tournament, but teams are allowed one 60-second timeout if they want to call a coach or an alternate out onto the ice.
they're sort of talking about maybe playing in and sort of maybe trying the draw, and if they're a little heavy and it's hanging out on them, maybe clip their yellow a little bit, just swap in behind, sort of taking that hit and roll away from Team Kitazawa.
Let's see if we can listen in.
I just hate leaving this, but like, thing, you know what I mean? Like, so.
A little bit of a technical issue with Cailey's mic. Let's see if we can get it figured out.
But what?
Got some updates on some of the other sheets going on. Looks like returners took a 1 in the second end, so it's 4-1. In the English versus Brandwood game in the second end, Team Brandwood stole 1, and then Team English followed that up in the third end with a 1. A blank on the King versus Tremblay game, and looks like Team King versus Champ, they're still finishing up that second.
Thanks, Jess. And just a reminder, if not that we want you to leave our stream here on our feature sheet, but all 5 sheets are being streamed. And check out the other games on Curling Zone's Facebook page, Curling Zone's YouTube page, or our club Facebook page and YouTube page, at High Park Club on Facebook, or HPC Curling on YouTube.
And they might want to leave our sheet, then they don't have to do anyone to. You never know.
Better than you and I. And a big thanks to Jerry Gertz at Curling Stadium for helping us set up these streams. We know not everybody can get to Toronto, especially on a long weekend, and see us here in person. But it's great to be able to watch some curling over the weekend.
It looks like Team Armstrong's elected to guard that yellow. It sounded like Hailey was a bit worried about that hit and roll.
There you go. 4. Easy. Not Grace. It's not Grace. Yep. Whoa, you're gonna overcurl. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
It looks like there's a little sliver of that yellow, so there's still a chance to get a little hit and swap in behind those guards.
Yeah, it looks like they maybe got just a little more curl than they expected. This is a good opportunity for Kitazawa to get one of these yellows out of the way and maybe sit shots going. Going for the curl.
That's a really nice shot by Team Kitazawa.
Yeah, really good. Got buried behind the tee line, but tough to access.
Yeah, it's forcing Armstrong to the run back. Looks like the yellow's lined up nice to sort of remove that shot rock. It still gives them a chance to get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, clipped the guard there, but managed to clear it away and move their guard closer to the house.
Yeah, it's not a bad result either with spilling that yellow rock on.
Okay, I'll give her more ice because it's 2 of them now. We've overcurled, so I think it might.
Team Armstrong just talking about how it was a good throw and just maybe didn't quite take enough ice on that throw.
Kitazawa playing guard, trying to protect their point. That's well done. Going to force Team Armstrong into throwing a run back.
Yeah, there's a lot of rocks now in front of the house. So just need to clear some of that, give them a chance to get in there to score their point.
Keep it clean, keep it clean.
He just peels it out of the way. And I think we'll see another guard go up here.
Good throw. You threw them all, yeah. Yeah, you just need more ice on your first one there. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. We could try to tap on the yellow now, unless they get.
I think Kitazawa just throwing that guard back up. Not quite the finish they wanted, but still gets in the way.
Or do you think if we hit it? Not right now.
Those two rocks, the blue-yellow combo at the top of the house, pretty close together. Should be able to tap them to get shot rock, but it's tricky.
As much as we can. About half. And it should at least get rid of 2 blues.
Really gonna throw the run back here.
It's pretty straight on this side. Just a hit more, Grace. Yeah.
And that's a nice shot by Hailey.
Yeah, nice little run back to sit shot rock. Kitazawa still second shot, and shot rock seems to be open.
Yeah, looks like we can get a little bit of a flop under cover there.
する？うん、OK。ゲストがここで2を使う。OK。
Oh, Kitazawa electing to maybe just play top weight at this.
一応狙いは6。芯につくのはまずい。曲げたい。
See, a little surprised they're not trying to just sort of throw a quiet hit at this and get the flop over and sit 2.
Yeah, you would think that they would. You think they would go after it, try to sit a couple. It comes up a hair short and gives Team Armstrong a chance to draw for 2. Not the easiest draw. Still needs full 4, but does have the backing of their shot stone.
On your rocks. I took way more ice. Just have to grab a bite of a forefoot. I think it's going to be a little slower out here, to be honest. We can come to ours and bump it a hair if we need to. So, like, do we think the same weight I threw for my back 8 there? Like a 25? They did get the 15-1 pretty far.
And Hailey just checking with her sweepers what kind of weight she needs to throw here to bite a piece of the 4. Taking a little more ice, so I just want to make sure that they're throwing the right weight at it.
The sweeper's on this right away.
Yeah, it looks like they need to try and drag this as far as they can.
A really great brush.
Yeah.
It's in the front end for 2 points, and Team Armstrong takes a 3-2 lead going into the 4th end.
I really pushed it too.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Sioux South Toronto Tankard here at StewCurls.com. And all you fans and all you curling teams who are staying in the area, come up to Petty Fine Foods. Lots of great prepared food. You just throw in the oven, cook, eat, and go. And if you show your map card to Stefo, you're gonna get
a free espresso and a complimentary cannoli on the house.
free. Free. So come on up.
4-letter magic word.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
but she'll give you a little more ice. I think. 17-7.
I mean, what turn you like? One more then?
Okay. Line's a bit tight. Easy. Whoa. Whoa. Grace a bit. Oh, nice. Okay, that works.
Dallas just trying to throw the guard there. Does get the guard, but gets a little bit of a tap on hers. Not quite as deep as they wanted it.
No. Just stay more? Yeah. 15-3.
Kitazawa just going to try and use their corner guard here.
This one may be running a bit. Sticks around in the back 12 foot.
It's really high. Everything. Oh, that's 1.5 on theirs. Back line. So I think 14.5 again. You're tapping it out.
So being up one, less of a need to take risks and get aggressive. So Team Armstrong is going to chase a rock in the back of the 12 foot, try to tap it out.
Yeah, and that blue card's a little bit higher than Team Kitazawa would have liked. So it does give them a bit of space to throw this.
Keep going.
The risk here is if they do hit the guard and bounce it out, no.
Okay, good.
If that guard had been removed,
13-2.
it would have had to go back because of
13-2.
the free guard zone.
Was it a bit light at the end, or was it good weight?
And hard to see on your screen, but High Park has overlapping sheets, so there's a double divider line in between each sheet, and it's the line that's furthest from the house that counts as that sheet's divider line. So a little bit of confusion there from Kitazawa, but we got it figured out.
Like, that was my bad.
Where those yellows ended up all clumped together, because I was just going to try and draw around all of that.
Yeah, especially being shot rock in the house already. Getting another one in there behind staggered guards is going to give them an opportunity to score a couple, maybe protect their stone.
Yeah, and I think knowing that Team Armstrong's likely going to try the same shot, try and beat them there.
Curling on them. Just short.
No, is it? Yeah, either one. 10? Ishiiが止まっているとかじゃない?
Looking to remove the back stone. And the roll under cover.
9-2. Sweep. Yeah. It's just, I think both Alice's rocks. Yeah. Like, she's got
Jess, this probably plays into Team
too
Armstrong's
possible for her to be honest
strategy
with
for
those
this end. Not having the hammer, trying to get the play towards the center line.
Good draws for you for the rocks are even possible on that side unless you set it.
Yeah, and I think they're just gonna keep everything playing towards center, and with all those guards there, Team Kitazawa is not going to remove any of those right now. So
Your 6 is a big way. Your 6 is both curling, honestly.
Nice draw there. Shot rock and totally buried. Probably an opportunity to run something back here.
yeah, it looks pretty tricky. It looks like that blue-blue combo might go right back onto Armstrong's yellow there.
It's just this is in the way. It might though. What do you think?
今ってホグホグ。
Oh, okay. And then that's fine.
15 OK。
Feel weight. What turn?
うん、そうだね。
Great run back there
Good sweep. Nice
for
shot,
Team Armstrong.
And leaves all of their yellows in front that they could use if they need to later, but they're sitting shot rock.
That's better for the taps too. It was like really tough to make a tap out of them. When I'm gone, I'm like,
You're effect, yeah.
前は割ってもね、これは絶対残っちゃうから、ここに。これも残っちゃう。これより入ってたよ。これ白半分。白3分の2入ってる。14とかでいいかな。
And Team Kitazawa recognizing that the 3 rocks closest to the center lane, 3 yellows are lined up pretty good to tap to the button or run back into something in the 4-foot. So they're going to elect to come around the wide side, try to bury one around that single yellow on the outside of the 4-foot. Try to make the run back or the tap more difficult for Team Armstrong.
Yeah, the way those yellows are all lined up right now, you pretty much can hit that anywhere, and it's going to go right back. Looks like this is curling it pretty early, trying to hold the line.
They seem surprised by that curl.
Line's a bit tight. Line's good. Line's good. Easy line. Easy.
Looks like this one's running a little bit.
No.
You don't want to be too deep on this one and give Team Kitazawa something to draw to. Fortunately, that ends up just back button, leaving room for a rock on the pin.
Yeah, it gives Kitazawa a little bit of an out there.
Not an easy shot, but makeable, and if so, it'll be tough for Armstrong to get it out.
I don't think it's so hard to get it. They can stay on chips too on that.
I'm just really just talking to Grace with that other side of the sheet. Just seems like it might have just a bit more curl than they're sort of anticipating. Talking about how it's hard to get to the forefoot on that other side. And this one looks like it's running a bit hot too. Catching the curl.
Both teams getting caught on that side with the speed.
We just want to make sure that
結構ね、もう落ちてきてるウェイトが重い感じ。
Okay, give me more.
And now a great opportunity for Team Armstrong to get a second rock into the forefoot and really put the pressure on Team Kitazawa to score.
Yeah, they're trying to come all the way around here into the top four. And that'll still give Team Kitazawa a chance to get in there, but it'll cut it off for sure. Looks like both teams getting caught up a little bit with the speed, but this one seems to be coming up a bit nice. But I think it's going to be right back to that yellow rock. Which gives Team Kitazawa a chance to just tap that back a little bit, maybe hit that out of there.
Yeah, great opportunity for Kitazawa. I think it's really up to them. The double is possible to sit two or soft weight. You'll throw tap at it and sit shot rock with a bit of a pocket behind it.
Yeah, it looks like they're electing to play the hit. I think with the way that they're just getting tricked up on some of the speed of the ice, just don't want to take that risk and coming up short. What a good chance here to make this hit and sit two. That's a nice shot. Gets rid of the yellow rocks. Blue sitting shot right now. But just rolls a bit far to outcount the other two yellows in the house.
We just threw it. Same way.
Hardly any discussion there about what to do. Hailey feeling very confident in her draw weight. Just seen this shot. The last three of the last four rocks come down this path.
Yeah, I think anytime a skip gets to throw the same shot they just threw, they feel pretty confident in doing so.
Well, I don't.
Wow, you're an anomaly. This one running a bit too.
It looks like, yeah. able to get shot rock, but that rock is peeking out a bit. Might give Kitazawa a chance to score 2. Tough roll though. Definitely need softer weight to get this and stick around.
Yeah, it looks like she's got about half of it,
There on that side.
but it's going to be really weight sensitive to figure out how to stick around those other rocks, just fighting the 8th foot.
You're right.
Yeah, I got there right now. Maybe on.
Oh, last rock of the 4th end and a chance for Team Kitazawa to score 2. To take us into the break.
Great shot, great sweep by the sweepers.
Just got it by those front guards, able to score their deuce and take a 1-point lead going into the second half of the game.
On behalf of the volunteer board, the support team, and all the families who will be helped by this year's Sandra Schmirler Foundation Telethon, thank you for being a part of this historic moment. $1,126,014, a new record, exceeding our goal, and most importantly, countless families from St. John to Victoria to Yellowknife and babies in over 100 hospitals in between will be impacted by your generosity. And we couldn't do it without the amazing partnerships we have with Curling Canada, TSN, and Net2Phone Canada. They connect you, our generous supporters, with so many of the Scotties participants and our volunteers on Telethon Day. A special thank you to Jocelyn and Brett for sharing little Luke Gallant's stories, and all of the families across this great country who shared stories of how Sandra's legacy has helped their little ones grow up and become champions. In each of the last 3 years, because of generous supporters like you, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has been able to give back $1 million to help babies in every province and territory. And this year's telethon will ensure we can continue that incredible momentum. Thank you for helping champions start small.
Thank you, Canada!
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
And welcome back to the second half of our feature game. Team Kitazawa with 1-point lead over Team Armstrong. in the 5th. Take you for a quick tour around the rings, Jess.
Yeah, on sheet 5, we've got a bit of a comeback by Team Retornes, taking a 3 in the 4th end. In our other ladies matchup, we've got a measure. Not sure what happened in the 5th, but it looks like Brentwood is up 4, so it's 5-1 after 4. They stole another 2 in the 5th end there, so it's now 7-1 for Team Brentwood. On sheet 3, we are tied after 4. And on sheet 1, we have Team Keene with a 4-1 lead over Team Chan.
Roll out there for Team Armstrong. So Team Kitazawa going to draw behind their centerline guard. This might be a good time to thank one of our sponsors, Stu Sankey, the Stu Sells Realty team. Stu's a big supporter of curling, not just here, but everywhere. This is his 3rd event of the season. Stu sponsored an event at the Oakville Curling Club in September, and a junior event, a U21 event here at High Park last weekend. And his 4th event, a U18 event, is happening at Oakville this weekend as well. So Stu's going to be everywhere.
He's a busy guy.
And at Oakville, yeah, very busy. And if you're at the club, either Oakville or High Park, and you see Stu, make sure you take a moment to thank him for all his support.
Team Armstrong just trying to freeze down to this blue.
I think that was a freeze call. Just came up a bit short.
Yeah, I think they didn't mind having the guard there either. It sort of blocks that path for Team Armstrong to promote that yellow. Maybe trying to generate a little bit. I think they wanted that guard a little bit deeper.
Bit of an overcurl there, but does a trick.
Yeah, it gets rid of that one blue. You heard them talking a little bit about maybe going for the double kill, but they just decided to go after the one.
placing the guard, and that's well done.
Yeah.
Nice peel.
Yeah, a little bit of a good correction there on Grace's part. Saw she was sliding a bit wide, so.
And I think we'll probably see a few more of these. Put up a center and peel. Well, considering you're trying to make a play on the rocks in the 4-foot, with the Yellowstone being locked on, you can try to run this blue back and get rid of a couple. Straight run back. It's close.
And nice shot by Grace to stick that run back there.
Wonderful shot. And left the guard.
Yeah, you can't make that much better.
No.
Dead buried.
Yep, dead buried. Even the replay was good.
A little bit of room for Kitazawa to come in and draw around. There is still room for them to get shot rock. Mine looks really close if they can drag this here.
Yeah, they like it.
Another great sweep by the sweepers.
Just got shot rock, and that rock's in a great spot. Not easy to get to.
Now that blue guard's a bit high, but still pretty tricky to chase. Look how high that blue is, Chris. I think they might try and throw a hack, maybe a little more to chase that blue.
Yeah, you need to move it out of the 4-foot. If you want to sit 2, you need to move it out of the 8-foot. So you're going to need a bit of weight at this, but as you said, the blue guard is so high that you can almost ignore it. And once you're by your sweepers, as Hailey just said, once you're by, your sweepers can carve it in there.
Tolerance is sticking the card.
Yeah, and talking about the tolerance there too, it's just if they hit that high guard, it's not the worst thing for Team Armstrong. It opens that up, and they can, because of where that yellow rock is buried behind their yellow, gives them a chance to open that up and maybe take a run at it after.
Sweepers on that right away. And they are by the guard. And that's an excellent shot.
Yeah, great team shot, great weight management by the sweepers. And as soon as they were by, like they said, they just curled it in there.
12-9. Okay.
Such a delicate shot. Trying to balance the line and the weight. You know, they didn't remove the blue stone. You'd think that maybe they wanted to get even more of a roll, but the less of the target rock they hit, the shorter distance it's going to go. So great balance between all four players to make that shot. But left a chance for Kitazawa to make a hit and roll here.
Backline, heavy.
The more you roll, the easier.
And just gets the nose hit.
Yeah, it didn't get the finish they thought they were going to get there.
Team Armstrong having the draw to at least full 8. Let's put this on the T line, but full 8 for the deuce.
Stop 3, 2.
And last rock coming down in the 5th end.
It's pretty close. Sweepers like it.
That'll do it for 2 and the lead after 5 for Team Armstrong.
Yeah, very back and forth game.
We will be back after a couple of messages.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com.
Hi, I'm Carl Kloss and I'm the owner of Kloss Concepts. We're an electrical contractor operating in the GTA and Muskoka areas. Kloss Concepts is the proud title sponsor of the Toronto Tankard Series. We would like to wish everybody good luck and happy curling.
Alice throwing her first rock top 4 and just trying to throw a guard now to protect that rock. Just came a little bit deeper than they would have liked. Still a nice throw.
And he's drawn.
And a nice hit and roll by Team Kitazawa. Their blue rock, probably about half of the rock showing right now. So Hailey's going to chase that rock and try and roll over to where her yellow is. And a really nice throw there.
I also don't mind the center line guard.
Yeah, I think just trying to figure out what they want to do this end. They're sitting shot rock right now, but where those rocks are does give Team Kitazawa a chance to get around there with that yellow rock only being in the 12-foot. Just getting rid of the danger rock there.
That run straight, you hit quarter, right?
Good throw.
So I would say a little less.
And it looks like we have our first final. Team Inglis not able to cook up a big end in the 6th against Team Brandwood. So Team Brandwood takes the win and keeps going in the A bracket. Inglis will drop down to the B bracket.
Like to try that again to get. It just was really thin.
So another corner guard here from Team Kitazawa, and I suspect another peel from Team Armstrong.
Yeah, Team Kitazawa just trying to generate their points. And even if they get a blank out of it, I don't think they'll be too upset with that either.
Yeah, I think both teams pretty okay with a blank in this situation. Armstrong being up one, maybe able to generate some offense in 7th, or even force. And Kitazawa looking to maybe blank a couple and take hammer into the 8th. Fortunate miss there, Team Armstrong. That's going to give Kitazawa a chance to come into the house. Jess, do you ever go after the yellow and try to get the roll just to keep the blank in play?
I think you try the draw here. Throw the right weight, just ignore that rock, and you might have a chance for 2. The risk of not getting that perfect roll is to take that away.
So just to let everyone know, our featured game on sheet stew at the 4 o'clock draw, as close to 4 as we can, will be Team Epping versus Team Van Amsterdam. It should be a good game. And our 7:30 matchup will feature the winner of sheet 1 right now, Team Keene versus Team Champ, versus the winner of sheet 5, Team Bryant versus Team Retornes.
Yeah, and looks like in the 6th end, on Bryant's last rock, with Retornes having 1 more to come, Retornes is sitting 3.
And on our sheet, Team Kitazawa getting it into the rings, but not for shot rocks. So. Team Armstrong looking at drawing around the corner guard, try to sit 2.
Maybe a bit more. It's curling a lot. We can also carve it in.
Smart call here by Team Armstrong to take a little more ice. Late in the game, going across center, might get a bit more curl. And there's really no need to play it cute with the guard. You know, sitting 2 is the goal. Bearing the second shot or the rock coming down is a bonus.
Yeah, Team Kitazawa just coming up light there. They need to be shot on their throw. Just giving Armstrong a chance to come in and sit second and force them to. A nice throw by Hailey.
Yeah, great spot. Leaves Team Kitazawa the chance for a double, but, you know, never easy.
I didn't think it'd be that bad. That's it.
And Sweeper's on this one right out of her hand. One definitely gonna over curl a bit and go across the top.
Not in a bad spot for Team Kitazawa though, with that yellow rock just peeking out a little bit. Hailey's gonna have to figure out where to put this rock. Probably wanting to make sure she's gonna get second out of this.
I might need actually a bit of ice to stay in the 8 foot. Okay.
I'm just gonna try and split the rings
It's gotta
here.
be deeper than ours.
Yeah, and as Hailey said, just a shade even with or a shade deeper than their shot stone now, and takes that double opportunity away for multiple points for Kitazawa, who will be forced to score 1.
Line's good.
Team Armstrong's last rock of the 6th coming down.
Line's good. Curling.
Sweepers like it.
Line's good. Look out. Look out. 14-3. 14-3. Whoa, whoa. Very nice.
And that'll do the trick.
Good job. Did quite a bit there.
Let's try to decide which way to go with this draw.
Fine.
Sweepers on this right away.
Yeah, it looks like it's running nicely. You just need full 8.
Skipper getting in there now too. Needs all of the 8 foot. Did that just get there?
It's going to be close for sure.
Seemed to spin back a little bit at the end. And it looks like we'll probably have a measure. All right, so we're gonna have a 3 rock measure. Second 3 rock measure this draw. Had one in the Brandwood Inglis game earlier.
Judge on my rocks. You guys are doing a really good job.
While we wait for the measure, we can do an update around the rings. Looks like in the Retorna's versus Bryant game, Retorna's took a 3 to go up 7-6. In the King versus Tremblay game, after 6, it's tied. And in the King versus Champ in the 5th end, Champ stole 2 to go up 6-4.
Yeah, quite the turnaround on both sheets 1 and 5, with both blue stones. Keane and Bryant take big ends in the first, and the other team's crawling back, and both with the lead now.
And looks like a steal of 1 for Team Armstrong in the 6th end.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family.
Hi, I'm Carl Kloss and I'm the owner of Kloss Concepts. We're an electrical contractor operating in the GTA and Muskoka areas. Kloss Concepts is the proud title sponsor of the Toronto Tankard Series. We would like to wish everybody good luck and happy curling.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Sì, nel senso già nel
And we're back in the 7th. Lead rocks have been thrown. Pretty classic end so far. So now Team Kitazawa down 2 with hammer in the 7th. What's the goal here, Jess?
I mean, I think that right now they're trying to get their dues here. If anything, I think they're looking to score the way they've set up this end. Armstrong probably trying to go for the steal. Try to get a chokehold over the game. A little bit of a bounce there gives Kitazawa a chance to tap their blue back and roll behind cover. Possibly sit 1, maybe 2. I think probably no more than forward.
Yeah,
throw
not really
to stick around.
Sure what weight they're throwing here. I think definitely softer weight. You don't need to be shot on this throw. But I think it is really important to keep the shooter around.
Yeah, weight and line look nice.
Love to get a roll behind that corner.
Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna get nose out of it. Does the double go over top the yellow, or do they even bother?
It's close.
It's close.
Closer to nose you get, the less chance of a jam.
And a really nice throw.
Sitting 3. Kitazawa's got a bit of cleanup work here.
Feels like that's an okay.
It's like they're really trying to find a way to score 2. I think this is probably a good option. Make this hit and roll behind your guard. Might even make contact with a second yellow, and if not remove it, push it out to the open where you can go after it another later in the end.
Yeah, you might be able to push those yellows behind the tee line to give yourself a chance to score your point. And going behind your guard there is ideal. Looks like they're really going to have to go hard for line here.
This one is close to the guard. Right, just the nose hit. Yeah, that blue rock that was just thrown at the top of the 12-foot, a little dangerous to leave there. So I think the nose hit is probably the right call. There's still an opportunity for Kitazawa to get to the 8-foot and 4-foot on the other side of the sheet. This leaves you with some run back opportunities if necessary. It's a nice shot there.
Kitazawa just trying to figure out if they're going to hit here or draw around everything and sit on that back one, try and give themselves a chance. Really seems like they're trying to go after the score this end.
Yeah, Team Armstrong definitely controlling the 4-foot area, but there is an opportunity for Kitazawa to freeze the back rock and sit shot. Gonna get by the guard. Just over curled a bit.
Looks like Team Armstrong's trying to decide if they want to throw the guard or the tap.
I'm just not sure there's any point of tapping shot stone.
Yeah, I think they're debating the tap on that guard they have there. But again, they're sitting shot. I agree with you.
All right, so playing the draw. It's a couple of options. They can definitely use the backing if they like. But if they end up curling more than expected, split on shot rock is available as well.
Yeah, they've got some wiggle room to work with on this shot. It looks like it's curling a bit and they might end up with that tap that they were calling. It does leave a little bit of a hit and flop behind all those guards.
Yeah, those rocks are close enough together that if you throw it hard enough at the open one, you might be able to make contact with the shot stone on the center line and push it far enough to sit two. Rolling underneath is good as well.
Well, I mean, if she ever did double, at least I would have something.
Keepers on this one, and that one is really curling. And unfortunately rolls out. So Armstrong sitting one buried. Opportunity to get a second one in there. But
I think the concern is where you put it if you put it in the house. Don't want to come back too deep and give them a chance. So it looks like they're thinking about the guard. Just block off that path. Force them to maybe play a tap on that blue.
yeah, Armstrong's in a great spot right now to steal, but even being able to force here is a good opportunity to win the game. So throwing the guard, I like the shot. Force Kitazawa into a difficult 100 first, maybe even a miss, and then you're guaranteed to be in a good spot in the 8th end.
Tankard does the trick.
Maybe wanted a little more curl, but forces Team Kitazawa out a little bit further.
Team Kitazawa needs to fight the 4 here to get shot rock. And it's just going to come up short.
Yeah, and the really unfortunate part about that is that it is buried. So tapping it is difficult as well. Had to be shot rock.
I think there's a double on those yellows. One just shy of the 12-foot.
On Kitazawa's last,
Yeah.
yes. I'm not sure it's for any more than one though. And if Team Armstrong can get another rock in for a second shot, then it's going to be tough to score. And provide some updates while we're waiting for a call here. Team Bryant, after giving up 3 to Team Returnaz, took 3 right back in the 7th, so they're up 2 without playing the last end or the 8th end. Team Tremblay is up 1 versus Team King. Without hammer in the 8th. And Team Champ stole 2 more in the 6th to be up 8-4 over Mark Keane, playing 7.
Playing a job. It's either the guard or that. Right? Before, we were here before. Okay.
And another guard attempt here from Team Armstrong. Try to choke off the path to the 4-foot.
Yeah, forcing Team Kitazawa to make a tough shot on their last. And like you said, they're fine with that, with Team Kitazawa taking 1 or them stealing, they go up 3.
Easy.
That's a great guard. Really tough to get it around that guard and into the 4-foot. Oh, Team Kitazawa trying to find a way to score here. You like Jess?
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to be able to get in there and try and make a play on hitting the yellows. But like you said, it's probably only for 1. That tap on their blue is pretty tough. Looking at the draw, but they need to bite the 4-foot. I just don't think with where that guard is that they can get all the way around there. It doesn't have that much curl that far out. Looking at the slash there.
Yeah, it almost looked like they're looking at the double angle run, the yellow onto the blue and the top 12 onto the yellow shot stone for
1.
2.
Oh yeah, it would be for 2 if they could stick it.
Tough shot, but you know, maybe it's worth it to tie up the game. Being 3 down, tough to come back. Not impossible though. Well, looks like we're going to see the draw here. I'm not sure we've been this far out.
I don't think so. Maybe hoping as soon as they get by, they can carve it in there.
Yeah. Fresh path. Might get a little extra glide out there. going for line.
Going for line and weight right now.
Just line. And by the guard, will it stick around? No. So it's going to be 1 yellow. Armstrong up 3 over Kitazawa going into the 8th end. And looking to close it out here.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Sioux South Toronto Tankard here at StewCurls.com. And all you fans and all you curling teams who are staying in the area, come up to Petty Fine Foods. Lots of great prepared food. You just throw in the oven, cook, eat, and go. And if you show your map card to Stefo, you're gonna get
a free espresso and a complimentary cannoli on the house.
free. Free. So come on up.
4-letter magic word.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
We're back in the last end of our feature game here. Team Armstrong up 3.
And both Armstrong rocks a little bit short of what they wanted. You gotta wonder if the ice is tightening up a little bit out there. And they heard team thinks ice is starting to tighten up a bit, slow down.
Yeah, confirming your suspicions.
Well, back 4, weight, tap.
makes it tough for them.
Looks like we've got handshakes on sheet 3 with King taking the win over Team Trombley. And handshakes on 1 with Team Champ making that comeback over Team King.
So definitely down 3, not a situation you want to be in, peeling centerline guards. Peel City. Really well managed rock, being able to roll into the house.
Okay. No. You just want to kill the one? Well, I was thinking about that. Yeah, okay. Half? Little less than half, like more than half.
Peel's the call here.
Yeah, hard! Hard! Gotta go!
This one's really taking off on them. Not bad. Still.
Oh, the end result not horrible.
Still some corners.
And it looks like in our sheet 5 game we have an extra end coming with returners taking 2 in the 8th end.
Trying to get this roll. Another well-managed rock there. Keep everything in play.
Yeah, and really nice weight on that one, not overthrowing the rock.
It's Jason to that one. If you're hitting it high.
So I think.
Well, I think we have to kill something here. Right.
I think
Even if you're dead, nutted,
Team Armstrong is sitting 3rd shot.
I think, like, if we
But
miss the double peel, then it's not really great.
It's really close. But I think Hailey's right. I think you want to kill something at this point.
Whatever you're seeing, I'm not.
Yeah, it looks like that top yellow is out counting the blue, but it's pretty close.
Peel, 9?
I think they just want to get rid of a Kitazawa rock.
Is it possible to get rid of both?
I think really you just want to get rid of one, but you could.
Not bad. Get rid of one.
Yeah, I think that was the main goal. There's probably more guards in play than Team Armstrong would like, so killing one blue rock was a good end result.
And now if you're Kitazawa, you're thinking, how do I get 3? And I think that's... I think the draw is probably the best way. The shooter, the yellow shooter that was just thrown, did roll in behind the guard slightly more than the blue was. So I'm not sure the run back, the short blue, yellow-blue run back is accessible anymore.
I think we needed to hit the one in the house when we saw one on F1. The double peel was super hard thing, and then they were so
A couple options for Kitazawa here. They could freeze to the yellow and have a short run later, or can hit and flop behind that yellow guard. It's in the house, but it's still acting as a guard for them.
And a soft weight tap here.
Curling hard early.
Armstrong still sitting shocked. Shooter overcurled on Kitazawa, but did stick around in the house. It's 4th shot. I'm not sure they're going to be able to use it because of that top yellow.
From down here. I think it's time to put a rock in the house here now. No, we just go right here. Like, I think we got to put a rock in here because we got to put the pressure on now. Like, we're almost just letting them get out of it with them getting a 3.
I just don't, like, I'm here, they freeze, they have 3 boxed up. I feel like we open it up, and then you can, like, we're sitting shot, and third.
What shot are you seeing?
I'm seeing open it up. Like, you could throw this into this, or you just open it so that you actually have the shot.
I'd rather play the yellow into the, well, yeah.
Okay, if you like the draw, I'm fine with it. I just thought it seemed...
What do you like, Jess?
I just feel like we're
wasting
a shot by
good conversation. I think Cailey's just a little bit concerned with
we're almost like
how many rocks are left
peeling.
and peeling the yellow rock. Going in isn't
I just feel like we're letting them
the worst idea.
Like, I feel like we're giving them
Getting another rock in, sitting 1-2. Really puts the pressure on Team Kitazawa. But I also like Grace's peel too. Both are good.
Like, they're sitting here too. Like, this is in. Well, I was thinking of the draw. Do you like the peel? But I just don't know what we're peeling.
Do you like the
I
peel or
don't
do you
know
like
what
the
we're
draw?
feeling because there's still going to be a guard here.
All right, and we've elected to draw. I think I like this, Jess. I think putting the pressure on Team Kitazawa is a good idea. Put this in a place where they can't make a double, and it's going to be tough for them to bring that top blue back into play. This looks like it's running a bit.
No, don't look at it. No.
Good shot.
Yeah, maybe behind the tee line's not great.
Still sitting 1-2. But you're right, there are 3 more rocks to come from Team Kitazawa.
Looking at this double to try to get that back blue back into play. This is really steep, and
yeah, that's a tough shot.
so looks like just enough weight to push the top yellow out of play and roll onto the shot stone. That, oh, so unfortunate. That was so close. I didn't think he could hit that thin enough.
It's really nice weight for that shot.
We just don't want to leave anything easy for them, right?
Okay. Yep. Do you like just splitting the rings? I guess that means play something on double.
If I threw this away right now.
Right. Yeah, it's thin.
Do we like top 12 then?
Sure.
Full 12? Two, and the back yellow is behind the other one. Like, I was calling just the guard. I was just calling the guard. We can also just split the rings and go that way if you guys want to. And then it's a guard, and then right? Grace! And then she has to do something, right? Like, yeah, something higher that she can't roll in the house.
Yes!
Ah, easy, don't put it in the house.
Come early! Okay, very good.
So a halfway guard thrown by Team Armstrong. I think they wanted that in the house.
I think they talked about the guard, not being sure if they put it in the house, if they were going to leave Kitazawa with anything. So they did talk about throwing the guard. And that if it was top 12, that was okay.
Throwing the in-off double. Just doesn't have the weight to get there at the yellow, second yellow out. Team Armstrong just drawing into the house, making Kitazawa's last rock as difficult as possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure they can put this in a bad pace here. They are flying second and third right now.
Yeah, with Kitazawa needing 3 to take it into an extra.
That's good.
And that should do the trick.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's a shot here. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong twice.
If that was late, that would have been bad.
Yeah, there's nothing easy here for Kitazawa for 3.
I think we'd have about 5 arrows at this point if we were drawing any arrows.
I think the only thing they're seeing is the yellow just thrown, sort of across the top of the blue, and which would come onto the back yellow, and hope that you make enough contact with the second shot to get it out of the rings. Made even more difficult by that guard being where it is. Final stone here from Team Kitazawa. Bit of a Hail Mary. Double angle run for 3. And a great try, really close. But that will be game, and Team Armstrong takes it. The home team takes the first game to continue in the A bracket, and Team Kitazawa drops to the B bracket. The 4 o'clock draw has started on sheets 1, 3, and 4, so make sure you tune into those. Our feature game again is going to be Epping versus Van Amsterdam as soon as the ice is ready, and we will see you there. Thanks for watching.
Hey, curling fans at High Park and sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard at stewcurls.com. Look after the game. We're just up the road from High Park. Come to my house in the Junction, have a cocktail, have a late night snack, and talk about the game.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline, join the revolution.